I started watching him last year. I thought then, yeah, he could go all the way.
Actually, I started watching him and spotted him the year before that.
Wait a minute. Well, I'm just the manager, but you do develop an eye for these things, and, well, I slipped his name to the selectors.
I'd played against him a couple of times, you know, so I saw what he was capable of. And Andrew Martin was in here the other day, so, you know, I went up and I told him.
So, you were the guy that spotted him?
Yep, I'm the man. Got a bit of an eye for this sort of thing, you see. It's not till these kids get to secondary school, bit of hard work, that's when you can really tell.
I just dropped the kids off at kindy and, well, he was right here in the sandpit, playing. Awesome display. So I suppose you could say I spotted him first. Not that it matters to me.
Oh, without doubt. I was the first to spot him.
What is it?
All black.
Level has the clean take. Handed on by Alatini. Brown, change of direction. Lomu for Cullen. Quick hands again. Umanga. Easily away. Umanga. Marshall for the corner. Floated forward. It's in the hands of Cullen. Flavel driving for the line. Flavel's in. Kick's not out. So Lomu gets rid of one. Gets rid of two. Terrific charge from the big man. Now he needs to free it up. Brown, Urabia, lovely hands. Alatini. He's got support too from Hammett. Big sprint for the cornerback. Hammett. And he's claiming the ball early as Marshall again sets the backs in motion. Here's Umanga slicing through. He's got Howlett. Now Howlett with his very first touch. Look at this. 20 seconds into your test career. Isalay for Tani. Oh, dear me. Iramia smashing in. And Marshall for Howlett. Doug Howlett. He'll be far too fast. And there's the 100 for the All Blacks. Mehrtens. Alatini pops in, and here's the break from Cribb. Robertson was looming. He threw the dummy, though. The first line break came from Ron Cribbett, but they've got a chance out wide. Hands for Oliver. Now the big sprint. Anton Oliver. What a beauty. Cullen is looming across. McLaren's there as well. Umanga did well to get back. Now they can set up something here. Lomu's very wide. Townsend confronts him. Now the big fella. Taken up the middle by Randall. Mehrtens slips it to Oliver. Here he goes again. Robertson, the support there. Here's a big one for Ron Cribb on test debut. Cribb is in.
Yes, I think that...
Here's Iramia busting. Alatini. Lomu in space. Lomu 10 metres short, and he makes it. Absolute power. Playing advantage here, so this may well be a penalty if they don't gain some advantage, but it looks like they will anyway. Here's Oliver. Absolutely incredible. Randall delivers up for Umanga. Here he is again. He's got Mehrtens, he's got Cullen. They'll never see which way he goes. Another long-range try, and the inevitable. So the Scots have it on the halfway line, and they've got a pretty useful line out here, but it's closed down smartly. Umanga with a clever pass to Mehrtens. Mehrtens. Now Iramia holds it up again for Umanga, and here he goes again to bring up the All Blacks.
We've got one back line out there.
Here's Cribb again. They must score surely. Robertson and Umanga finishes brilliantly. So they can make something of this. Marshall scampers. Supports there from Cullen. Slips it up to Carl Hoft. Looking for another one before the break. Cullen. Cribb. And Umanga could score, or at least it was Scott Robertson. Now here's Cullen, McDonald, Robinson. Here's Cullen. I suppose it had to happen. It has.
Hands off, man.
Running sideways there. And again, Mehrtens forced to kick it. Was partly charged down. The bounce for Alatini. Umaga. That's a gift 5-pointer for New Zealand. Tails up now. Umaga cleared from scrum half. They're into space here. Lomu. Here they go again. Only Latham to beat. Gregan's across. He easily beat Latham. And another try coming up here for New Zealand. Alatini. 2 tries in 3 minutes. What a start to Bledisloe 2000 and the Tri-Nations. They're finding some great gaps. Alatini again. And a third try to Cullen. It's raining tries here. It's a demolition at Stadium Australia. Mehrtens goes high. Oh, some great work there by the All Blacks. His grip. Marshall. He's there. New Zealand have got it. 2.5 minutes to go. Australia by 1 point. Alatini, Iremia. Sandwiched in midfield. Kelleher. Randall and Lomu. Can he do it? Larkham. Lomu has won the game surely for New Zealand.
Marshall for Mehrtens. Here comes Lomu. Lomu and Montgomery on collision course, but Cullen gets it.
15 metres out.
Best chance the All Blacks have had so far. Umaga goes again. Referee playing an advantage. Mehrtens for Cribb. The kick for Cullen. Brilliant.
Beautiful ball to the back of the line out, giving some space.
Here they are, some intricate moves. Aaron Malista, Umaga.
Classic.
That equals the record. That's absolutely brilliant.
Getting over the advantage line was critical on this occasion, but the Springboks have messed it up. Now a chance for counter-attack. Watch out for Cullen. This is Umaga for a start. He's got right through the tackles, and the All Blacks have punished the Springboks for that indiscretion. Tackles from the Springboks there. You saw Iremia go in. Now Mehrtens downfield. Cullen looked for the chip, and then he goes through beautifully. What a great finish by Cullen. Umaga finding space. He's got Cullen with him. Wrong foots everybody, and Tana Umanga's got his second of the match. Now running by Mehrtens. Here comes Cullen again. He's found some space, and just look at that. He's glided past, and I think that try is going to be awarded.
Richard, Monsieur Eriksson était là, attentif, et tout de suite les Blacks qui relancent par Cullen. Oh, par Umaga, là il y a le feu parce qu'il y a le surnombre. Et il y a essai de Hollett. Vous voyez, une seconde d'inattention. Et puis il y a Cullen qui vient. Les Blacks sont déployés comme ça dans l'aire de jeu. Cullen par-dessus. Yalomo la lutte, il récupère le ballon. Plaqué par Magne, et il a choisi le mauvais côté. Cullen était en avant. Marshall sollicite Mehrtens. Mehrtens pour Hollett. Hollett intérieur.
Oh, il y a le soutien de Marshall, le contreur. Essai de la Nouvelle-Zélande, je vous l'ai dit.
Il y avait le surnombre à l'intérieur, il l'a bien vu. Galtier.
Longue passe pour Sadoni, qui échappe la balle.
Oui, récupération Gibson, attention à la contre-attaque néo-zélandaise, il y a des intervalles dans la défense française.
Ou la passe après le plaquage de Somerville. Il y a du surnombre.
Oui, il y a Mathieu Douk, mais il y a
des cannes, essai.
Qui a un boulevard devant lui qui va marquer. Et oui. La contre-attaque était meurtrière, les Français n'étaient pas.
Now Spencer again for Umaga, looking to open it up to the right, where Cullen has got some space, always dangerous. Gives Howlett the overlap, back inside to Cullen. Cullen looks for support, that's beautiful. And Doug Howlett is going to pick up the third and by far the best try for the All Blacks. Italian defence. Spencer again nudging ahead. Here comes Cullen. He's got Spencer with him. On the inside to Carlos Spencer. And that's a brilliant try. Spencer started it.
Now he gets it going again. Wide to McDonald. The nudge through for Howlett, who's got all the pace. And Doug Howlett gets his first opportunity. McDonald in good position. Wilson goes back quickly to support. Got a bit of depth on the ball here. They can shift it across. Howlett. Away they go to Tony Brown. The support in field too for Brown. Now he gets it on the outside to Umaga. Kick and chase from Umaga. The scramble is on, and the try is going to be given up. All Blacks looking to set it. Oliver back for Kelleher. Brown pulls it down. Ramby, nice hands. Now the bounce. Here it is for Flavell. Wilson on the inside. Wilson's away. Middle line, All Black territory. Now piece shot away for Contapomi once again. McDonald having to come forward. And he's done well, Leon McDonald. Bursting out of a couple. Support is there from Randall. Now Alatini frees up Mehrtens. Looking for Lomu. He's got Umaga on the inside. Umaga for the corner. And that's a great try for the All Blacks. Marshall now delivers for Tony Brown. Not afraid to have a go. And here's Umaga. Into the gap is Umaga. And he hands it off to McDonald. Marshall for Brown. Holler pushing a man out of the road. Slips it to Alatini. All Blacks getting stronger as the game goes on. Marshall delivers to Brown. And now here's Wilson. He's got the speedster Howlett with him. And it's good night. Marshall, Alatini, Umaga quickly to Howlett. Here's another one coming up. Marty Holler. And Holler for the line. And there's another one. It's 22-metre line. Marshall delivers up for Thorne. Powerful run by the number 6. Now Marshall goes again. All Blacks have got some real momentum here. Into the arms of Ron Cribb. Marshall digs in. Delivers off to Brown. Slips it to Wilson. And Jeff Wilson in his first visit to the stadium. Kelleher, first pass to Brown was a good one. Alatini, Wilson on the gap. Here's a try coming up. Lomu for the corner. Jettisoned. Tony Brown across to Umaga. Stabs it for Lomu. Rohan Lomu. Lomu gets up and he's got it. And his 50th Test match.
Nathan Gray was up very quickly to put the New Zealand man to ground. Here's Umaga. With pace. Walker got him. Lomu. Now can Jonah get his second? There it is for Wilson. And finally some consolation for New Zealand.
In the opening stages, they've got a penalty here. Going to play an advantage here. Umaga has support from Flavell. Now a Kelleher. Chased down by Hall. Advantage is over. Here's Jack. Just short. There it is now for Kelleher. Alatini. Alatini stretching. He's there. Peter Alatini.
Coming from New Zealand. 45 metres out. Here's Mehrtens. Alatini into space. Steps beautifully. Umaga's with him. And this is Howlett. Oh, what a try! Byron Kelleher now. McDonald, Alatini, Lomu's outside. Great work by Lomu! And Alatini gets another one!
Now, Kelleher. Mehrtens, he's half through. Inside to Thorne. And Thorne replies immediately. Shuttle round and win back possession. Mehrtens again. This is McDonald, the fullback. Anton Oliver up in support. This is Robertson for the line, and that's the try for Howlett. They have got the try. Almost there. It's going to be a penalty to New Zealand if they don't use this anyway. Mehrtens to Lomu. Oliver must be a score to Major. Over the line is he? And
this
Major
could be a big line out for Anton Oliver and his troops. It's taken at the back by Norm Maxwell. Feet gathers round. Now comes the drive. Ireland have to get their backs behind this to repel it, and they have done. Gary Longwell was at the forefront, but it's still All Black ball. Major, Lomu, surely Lomu from that distance is unstoppable.
And Mehrtens decides to throw in the fast one. Was it straight enough? There's a great effort here by Major. Lomu going. Lomu still. Steele was back there and helped in the tackle. So did Graham Burns. But New Zealand stepping on the gas here. Umaga all the way. And can anybody catch him? Umaga, this could be the crucial score. And it's a brilliant try. Umaga's under Lucien Mears. Nonetheless, oh, that was a brilliant bit of work by Major. Tremendous running there by Howlett. And look at this. What a run this is by... In fact, it's the youngster McCaw. And there, the Scots are back. Umaga throws it out, and Lomu goes sauntering home. Jonah Lomu for his 50th.
Robinson, Jack. Umaga to Howlett. Chased by Mendes. Space for Doug Howlett here. Brings it round midfield. Good tackle. Robinson caught by Contepomi. Thorne, Umaga, Lomu. Can he make the 14 against 15 count? He can. Jonah Lomu having a wonderful, wonderful game for his country tonight. Back to Contepomi. He hasn't found touch. Mehrtens has it. Flies it across to Blair. Now can the new young Test fullback win it for New Zealand in the last seconds? And it is going to be a try made by Blair for Razor Robertson.
Robinson, the man who was denied the early try. Now Mehrtens, Gibson looks good early. Now Cullen, here's a chance, and in goes Caleb Ralph to score his first try in Test rugby.
So the scrum just good enough.
Callagher works it away to Gibson, spins nicely, Daryl Gibson. Randall links up with Robertson. Now, which one will it be, Ralph or Holler? It'll be Caleb Ralph. And that's a hat-trick tonight for Caleb Ralph.
Confidence as the game has gone on. Oh, very confident, having a go by yourself.
Little kick and chase, that hasn't worked, so here come the All Blacks from under their own goal post with Christian Cullen.
Oh, I don't know if that was the time to kick.
Well, we'll wait and see what the bounce is like.
Oh,
here we go. He's got support, he won't need it. And a brilliant try, scored by a brilliant player.
That's a bit better.
Robertson, as they come blindside. Mehrtens gets into a gap. Here's an opportunity for the All Blacks. Lining up Doug Howlett. He should have too much pace. Doug Howlett is in. Under 4 minutes left. Little kick. Oh, bad bounce. Lomu swoops on it. Here's a chance for the big guy. Jonah Lomu just lost his footing for the moment. But there's still a chance for the All Blacks as they bring it wide to Major. Now the chase is on. McDonald and Leon McDonald. By Greg Somerville. Now they've got some momentum. Marshall had to delay the pass. There was somebody in the road, but now it's a chance for Major. Linking up with McDonald, and Leon McDonald will score the first try of the game. He's having a little bit of a dream. The ball is on the ground. Now Major gives it off to Umaga. Slips a beautiful pass. And away goes Cullen, Christian Cullen, that equals Jeff Wilson's record. A lot of doubt prior to this match because of a toe injury as the All Blacks steal one at line-out time. Gibson gets it wide out to Howlett. He's got blinding speed, Doug Howlett. Now the kick and chase. Oh, that's super. That is quite outstanding. In this game tonight, Callagher away for Major. They're running hard here. Major. Now they all come. Major himself. What a brilliant try again. Just over 6.5 minutes to go here. Simon Mailing almost an intercept, playing advantage so they can carry on.
Overlap here.
Here's a go. Away goes Jonah. Out of my road, please. Into Cullen, and it's the old combination.
And that's why
most people at this stadium think those two.
Offside again.
Marshall to Mehrtens. Cullen is in. There's a chance and Doug Hammett goes short to Robertson. Hammett will score. What a brilliant try that was. Marshall feeds it off to Robertson. Here he comes again. Straight at the Springbok defence.
Advantage.
Marshall, as the All Blacks have an advantage. Good hands. Cullen to Howlett. Howlett's still upright. Marshall is in.
No, it's fine. It's down the middle.
Good take by Jack. And the All Blacks get him behind now. Marshall. And through goes Robertson. And that is a well-deserved try.
Also, over the years, been a really dangerous man. But just look at this. Mehrtens now the inside. Umaga. Is he going to make McDonald for the corner? Hold him off is the key. Take the ball away, even more important. But now they've got some numbers. Here comes Major. Aaron Major's slapped through, and he's going to score between the uprights.
It's back on the New Zealand side with Spencer missing out Umaga, Lowen, chance here for Howlett, Lomu on right.
He did the right thing there.
Dawson. Marty Holler sends Matt Dawson into next week. Randell, given to Richard Hill. Then almost given to Umaga, it is. Dougie Howlett, he's a sprinter. Robinson, goodbye. Amazing passage of play. Now it's back with the scrum half. Lead to Mehrtens, to Robinson, to Mehrtens again, to Lomu. The name is enough. England trying to get across and spoil that line out, but they fell, and it's Mehrtens starting to run the show behind the pack, and it's Broomhall going through. Had a good second half. Lee gets stuck in, and the scrum half might work his way through. He does.
De l'avance, un centimètre, c'est tout ça de gagner pour la défense.
Lee pour Mehrtens. Mehrtens pour Umaga.
Ou la croisée, Umaga.
Il est passé. Et il marque contre les poteaux, Umaga. Bah oui.
By Reuben King. Now then, Tana Umaga. Howlett outside him. Howlett has Jonah Lomu with him. Howlett, the gas man, and inside him is Tana Umaga. Brilliant tackle. Was that ball? Howlett's on hand for the try. Fantastic strike by New Zealand. He's responsible for that turnover. Tana Umaga puts it into the gap. Martin Williams is back. Jack Howlett beats Martin Williams to the ball. Individual brilliance. Divine to Mehrtens. Steinmetz, Umaga, Howlett. Beautiful pass from Umaga to Reuben King. Real.
Divine serves it up.
No fullback.
Spencer, nobody has.
Check it out.
Here come the chasers. Doug Hammett and Cullen. Ralph. Try. Not such a flash pass. Carter though snaps it up well. Carter! And Carter sets it up and Umaga scores. Collins goes again. Collins bursting up the middle. Now looking for some support. Couldn't find it, so he held on. 20 metres out. Divine now to Spencer. Spencer running hard. Lobs it over the top. Rutger goes in. And there's the first try of the test. Into the line out, but he's not the target. It's Chris Jack, beautifully taken. As Divine feeds Spencer. Rocket Dukan straight through. He'll have too much pace, I think. Should go all the way. What a great try. Fantastic. He's in there. He gets it off to Spencer. Umaga. Muliaina. Wide to Rocket. He's got another one. That's a hat-trick.
Jack. He's a big man, is Chris Jack. And Russell had to just try and hold him up for a moment. They're inside the South African 22. Spencer. Carlos Spencer will score. Collins tapped it back. Now chance for Major for Muliaina. This guy's quick. And Barry got an ankle tap on him, but here goes Rokethoko offloads. Look at the offload of the All Blacks. Russell, oh look at the referee says play on. It's Rokethoko. Well, numbers there by South Africa. Here goes Justin Marshall. Richie McCaw pumps off corner. Kricha Marshall, Spencer, wonderful pass to Brad Thorne, and nearly another one to Major. Play on, says the referee. And Howlett gets the try. Right, here goes Doug Howlett again, looking for the 50 for the All Blacks for the second time in history. Marshall, they're lining up on the outside. Major is in the open. Major could go all the way. Major has gone all the way.
From New Zealand. Aaron Major. He beat Noriega. Howlett. Howlett all the way. Kepu. They lost ground. Now Spencer. Umanga. Muliaina. Got away from Rogers, and another one for Rokotoko. They won't catch him. It's only Takiri, but it's no contest. Wallabies on their heels here, and Larkham for the hurried clearance. No touch. Rokotoko. Spencer wants it. Out wide is Muliaina and Dougie Howlett as well. New Zealand counter. Muliaina and Umanga. Lovely step. Another one. And a bonus point. It's just deteriorating for the men in goal at the moment. Hewitt. Latham's back into position. 33 plays 11. The All Blacks in total command here. Carter. They gap him again, and it's another try. Australia's being humiliated here in the Bledisloe
Field
Cup.
10 out from the 22. Marshall delivers to Major, stabs it through. Here come the runners. Rokotoko is too quick, and he scores the opening try. Now Marshall away for Spencer. Long one out to Mialamu. Howlett wants to join it. Mialamu away to Doug Howlett. That's a brilliant try. Brilliant work by Collins, just walked over the top. Now the chase is on. Howlett's got too much speed for Flatley. Howlett again.
This is perhaps the best piece of play by the Italians. Little pop-up by Mazzario. Rokotoko has it. Carter. Coming against the cut and finding space. He has men to his right. He sees them, and Howlett will clear away. Kikanato. Kicked ahead now by Mazzario. And Howlett gets it. Gets it well, but gets Mirko Bergamasco all over him again. And now Muliaina. And it's Rokotoko at halfway. Gets away from Mazzucato. And now it is going to be a run and try for Carlos Spencer. So there's a real lineup coming up here to the left. There is Holler, here is Spencer, and now Nonu again. He's been left behind Rokotoko. Apparently it didn't go forward. And it's Daniel Carter who brings up 50. The benches are emptying, as they say. And it's New Zealand now having it through Spencer and Nonu crashing back through them inside. And here's Rokotoko again. Brave run by Canale, but they won't catch him.
Stolen. And Marshall just flipping it away. Through the middle goes McDonald. Howlett chips it back inside. Oh, it's a beautifully weighted kick. Carter. And Carter going over beside the posts. Ollie Williams off the top. Nice little shimmy from McDonald. And they've got men over if they can get it wide left now. Good pass from Williams. Oh, lovely work. And is the hooker going to go over his first start?
Great clash. First scrum of the game.
Spencer and Aaron Major sliding through the first tackle there of Cooper. Brad Thorne takes two to bring him down. Numbers here on the left. Howlett's there, and so is Rokotoko. His third try of the tournament.
Got to keep hold of some to build up some pressure.
Good offload there from Collins. This is Thorne, and Rokothoko's with him. One man to beat. He can do it. Can they stop him? What a reply.
Cross kick.
Here it is for Ali Williams, the big fellow. Can he play Aussie rules? New Zealand rules.
The ball and create some space for his outside backs now.
Williams unopposed. That's Hewitt. And again the All Blacks untidy. Ali Williams. Patience needed here from New Zealand. Spencer on the loop. Howlett. There it is. Doug Howlett.
New Zealand scrum win. Untidy stuff from Collins at the back. The switch of play cleverly. Now Spencer searching for an opening and he's found it. Carlos Spencer. Support looms on the inside, McDonald. Superb All Black try. Lee on McDonald. He has fought just one try scored by the All Blacks. None by the Springboks. A converted try is the difference. That 7-pointer by McDonald. Marshall. Nialamu. Broke the line. What a reward. What a reward for Kevin Nialamu.
Good push and turn by New Zealand. Allows Collins and Coe to put pressure and turn it over.
Chance again for the All Blacks. Rokotoko. They couldn't keep him off the try scoring list.
Australian players have just dissected this New Zealand defence. They've worked the ball around, but loose work there. Overlap New Zealand. Here comes Rokotoko out wide. Spencer running away from support. They can still do it. And there it is for New Zealand.
Devine. Howlett through the middle. Another look away pass. McDonald. Howlett again. Rokothoko's there as they come inside the 22. Collins. And the big Chris Jack gets a pass from Collins. Beginning this year. Halfway line. Muliana. Wonderbeach. Howlett inside him. Doug